Hello everybody. I figured I would make another video just to show you guys how to navigate my Google Classroom so you can find what it is that you need when you need it. So here we are. We are in Google Classroom and I'm using my student email so it's exactly what you guys see from your own perspective, just to avoid any confusion. So if I click into my Bellini Science Green class, which you may be in, but you may be in another, that's fine. What you're going to notice is that it immediately takes you to the main stream here. Classwork will never be posted on the stream. On the stream, it's only announcements. Okay, so going forward, anytime when it logs you into the Google Classroom, the first thing that you're going to see are any announcements that have been made recently. As you can see here, I just made an announcement because today is Asynchronous Wednesday and I wanted you guys to know exactly what assignment you should be working on and where you can find it. So if we want to go to your overall classwork tab, this will take you to each of the categories that we have in science. Now you will see all the topics can also be found here on the left side. So as time goes on and they start to get separated by the assignments further and further apart, this is actually a really good place to click on, let's say first week back, and it will immediately take you down to the tab or to the category that is first week back with all of the assignments that we did in science. So if we go back to the regular classwork feed, you will see that there are categories. I will have unit categories. So whatever it is that we're working on in the present moment, there will be a category for that. Right now we're working on the scientific method and claim evidence reasoning. So that has its own category. So anytime we're in class and I either provide slides for you or worksheets or activities, this is where you're going to be able to find all of those assignments. And if we scroll down, you'll see that as we move forward, all of your Wednesday asynchronous lessons will be put into this category here. And then, as most of you know, we've been working on our science journals in class for the first 5 to 10 minutes, depending on the question. Now, the science journal is always going to be posted in this section, this category right here, where you see science journal. And the newest question is always up at the very top. Okay, so the last one we worked on was this one right here. List at least 4 things you see wrong in this picture. And it was the picture of the students in the lab, and they were not acting appropriately in a lab setting. And then you can see the first week back. As we move forward, there's going to be more and more topics put into the Google Classwork tab. There will also be a category for the period 4 single block. And I believe some of the classes already have that in green class. This one doesn't so far. But as we move forward, that will have its own category for that middle of the day period that happens through the week. And then as we go into more and more different topics, those topics will also be added to this list. So that is a really good thing to, this is where we're going to be spending most of our time, but this is also a really good place to find what you should be working on. So if you click on view your work, it will also tell you really quickly and easily everything that's assigned and everything that's missing. Now, because this is just my Bellini Science example, he's missing, or she is missing, a lot of assignments. So you want to make sure that all of these are passed in. You have to click the turn in button for it to be accepted by me. Otherwise, you'll see that a lot of your assignments are missing when maybe they actually are completed. So make sure you're hitting the turn in button. But I turned in the design your own virtual locker. You can see what's assigned that you haven't started working on yet. So if the due date has passed, then you'll see that this red missing word is in big red letters, so it's kind of highly visible for you to see. So you can always take a look at that, and you can always see here, it's another, quick tab system over here. You can look at all the assignments that are currently assigned to you, ones that have been returned by me, and then any missing assignments you can find here. Okay, so you can kind of separate them by category. So if we go back to the green class, you can see also here in this little square, you see what's upcoming or what's due for science class particularly. And then if you click on people, it will take you to all of the teachers that are associated with this class. You can click on any of these to email us. And then you can also click on any of these. Let's say you're working on a project with somebody, or maybe a homework buddy. This is a really quick and easy way just to find their emails. You can just click on what you need, and then it will bring you to an email. You can email them directly. So I think that's about it for now. But that's how you can quickly go through and understand how I organize my my Google Classroom. If you have questions, you can always email me at abellini@medford.k12.ma.us, and I'm always willing to help you guys out in any way that I can. But I thought I would just make a quick tutorial video so that you can always know where to find anything you need for science class going forward in this school year. But like I said, if you have questions, reach out to me, and I'm always more than happy to help. All right, see you around.